Hello, everybody. I'm Tabitha, and today we're talking about writing games. I've talked about this before on this channel, but I get a lot of my ideas for our topics for discussion from the hashtag writing community on Twitter. Lately, I've seen a lot of posts asking about writing games, which ones you should play, how do you play, what are the rules? And so today, I'm bringing you my 5 tips for online writing games. Tip number 1. Know the game. Most of the games will release a board either at the beginning of the month or even the end of the month before. The board will show all of the day's topics and questions, and it will also explain the rules. Some games like you to tag the host, some don't really care if you do. They'll all tell you what hashtag to use when you play the game. I like to review the board ahead of time, make sure there's no questions that are going to trip me up or cause me problems. Sometimes, if I'm playing multiple games, I like to put all of my games preparations onto the same sheet ahead of time. So I already have either answers or ideas of what I'm going to talk about. This is really helpful if you're playing multiple or if you find yourself struggling to stick with a game. Number 2. Number 2 is more of a warning than a tip, and that would be careful about snippets. Just like you, I'd like to assume everyone in the writing community is a completely honest person. But I've heard horror stories, just like I'm sure you have, about people's snippets or ideas being stolen after a writing game. That doesn't mean I don't ever share a line. In fact, a lot of times I'll play One Line Wednesday and post One Line Wednesday things on my other social media for people who aren't following me on Twitter, almost as a way to get people interested in following my Twitter account. But with that being said, just be careful about posting more than one line or too much information. I have seen some people post entire screenshots of whole pages from their work in progress. That would make me really nervous. So I'm not telling you not to, but my tip is to be careful and be aware when you're posting those snippets. Number 3. Respond to others. What makes the online hashtag games so much fun is the interaction you get with other authors. I found tons of authors and writers to follow. I've even bought some of the books from some of the authors in the community, and most of those start from the games. In fact, my favorite ones, Author Confession, S'more Words, Characters Tell, are all still going right now. So if you're going to play these games, really the way you have the most fun is to look at the other things posted with that hashtag. During the day, I like to filter by latest so that you can see the ones that have been posted closest to when you're posting. Read them, like them, maybe even respond to them. Who knows? You might make some new friends. Number 4. Have fun! The point of writing games is to have a little bit of fun with your characters. I've learned great things about some of the characters that I have, my antagonists, my protagonists, side characters. Some of the writing games even ask you to post as your character. It really gives you cool insight into some of them that maybe you didn't have going into the game, and that's what makes it the most fun. Number 5. Use the hashtag. Seriously. Okay, this probably should have been rule number 1. But if you're going to play a hashtag game, it's really important that you actually use the hashtag somewhere in your tweet. So remember, tweets are limited to how many characters you can use. So if you're prepping ahead of time, consider that you're going to have the hashtag as part of your characters. And if the creator of the game wants you to tag them, that's also characters you need to remember to plan on every single day, all the time, no matter what. I tend to not retweet the original, but maybe borrow the picture from the original so that I can use the hashtag. Even if you are retweeting the original, though, please make sure you hashtag it yourself. It's not enough to just retweet whoever used the hashtag last. Use the hashtag, have fun with it, answer the prompt. That's as close as you get to rules around here. Okay, that's it for me and my advice for playing writing hashtag games on Twitter or even Instagram. But if you follow me in both places, you know that my Instagram, I'm a lot worse at keeping up on. But follow me anyway. I'm at Shipley Tabitha on Twitter. I'm at author Tabitha Shipley on Instagram. And I would love to see you there so you can see which games I play or maybe get me into a few new ones. If you're interested in playing the same games as me at the same time as me, at the end of every month over on my blog, tabithashipleybooks.com, I do make sure I include in my goals what writing games I plan to play for the month. Please be sure to follow along, play along with me if you want. Let me know in the comments if there's new ones you think I should be playing for next month, and keep plotting the path to your dreams. I'll see you next time. Bye.